Welcome to the Corporate Dropout Podcast. I'm your host, Alacia Citro. If you're sick of the corporate hamster wheel and looking to feel inspired and empowered to live a high vibe life as your own boss, you're in the right place. Dare to drop out in 3, 2, 1. Before we start the show, I want to tell you about the business I'm launching. Starting a business can be hard work, but it doesn't need to be confusing too. And that is why I founded Thea Collective, a learning community for entrepreneurs. Learn from experts across law, finance, tax, operations, marketing, sales, and more, and get the blueprint on how to set up and run your own business. Text BIZ, that's B-I-Z, to 949-577-8709 or head to thea-collective.com to learn more. Hello, everyone. Today I am back with my dear friend, Emily Woodward. She is going to be talking to us about following your curiosity in order to find your soul's purpose. And first, I will introduce her and we'll get right into it. So Emily is a registered nurse, a certified holistic health and wellness coach, and an internationally certified colon hydrotherapist. After 12 years in multiple surgical, medical, and neurotrauma intensive care units all across the country, she became a hospital corporate dropout in 2021 in order to pursue her soul's purpose of helping women heal their hormones naturally. And she's on a mission to unlock infinite health for each client she works with by educating and empowering them to live their healthiest, happiest, most vibrant lives. And her approach to healing encompasses high quality food, sustainable lifestyle choices, non-negotiable self-care, radical self-love, pleasure, joy, curiosity, and holistic healing of the body, mind, and spirit. It was a pleasure reading that bio again. It's so good. So Emily, with that, thank you for coming back to share how you found your soul's purpose. This is something I hear people saying all the time. Like, I don't know what I'm called to do. I don't know why I'm here. So I can't wait to hear how you discovered that and how others can too by following their curiosity.
Absolutely. Yes. I feel like every person who is curious about where their heart is trying to lead them, go to what makes you excited, or go if you're somebody who is hanging out on the couch and you're a little bit bored and you think about what would be really fun to do, go and do that, because that is where again, that's kind of where we get that buzzing, excited feeling that we kind of want to fill the time up with those moments. For me, that was in learning and teaching and learning how to be my healthiest so I could help other people be their healthiest. Like, I can geek out over studies and books and podcasts and online forums and lectures all day long because it is what my heart wants to do. That is why it became my life's work, to help empower women and men, but to help primarily women heal their bodies, heal their hormones through food. And it's so exciting. It was so exciting to me. So, and the thing I've been saying lately, and that's just been coming at me, was follow your sparkle. What makes you feel a little bit sparkly? What makes you feel just that level of excitement that you're like, I don't know why I'm so excited about this, but I am. And it can be cooking, it can be knitting, it can be coloring in adult coloring books. Like, who cares what it is? Whatever is leading your heart to that place of, this feels good, and this is sparking something in me that I can't really intellectualize. I don't even know if that's a word, but I can't really articulate with my thoughts, but I feel it in my body. And that's the embodiment piece of just knowing that you're being led in the right direction. It's almost like a magnet, right? Like, when we allow ourselves to come into that place of curiosity, that place of sparkle, that place of, oh my gosh, this feels really good and I don't really know why. This is when we become magnets. And I actually have chills saying that, because that's when we become open and receptive to what the universe has for us, and what spirit, what everything has in store for us is in the direction of that sparkle.
So when you were finding your sparkle, we talked on the interview, so be sure to go back and listen to that, everyone. There were a few different times that you really had that like light up moment of you being in the right place. So what would you tell the person that feels like maybe they're multi-passionate and they're having a hard time figuring out like which path to go? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. And most people who go in the direction of entrepreneurship or working with people in this kind of setting, they will feel that. They will feel that multi-passionate, lots of layers of things that get them excited. That's when I would get a pen and a paper or a big poster board and get on the ground with a marker that makes your handwriting look cute. And I would just write down everything that makes you feel good. In fact, I remember, actually, I'm totally remembering this random thing from many years ago. I remember I was having a really, really down day years ago, back when I lived in Baltimore. And I was so like just down in the moment. And I thought, how the heck am I going to get myself out of this? I got out a pen and a paper and I just wrote down every single thing that I could think of that brought me joy. And I still have that list to this day. And I remember how powerful that was. It's like, no, I can pull myself out of this sadness. So if I can use that to get out of sadness, I can use this tool to get to where I need to be in terms of my heart and my soul's work. And that heart-centered creative, a lot of people feel that multi-passionate piece, writing down all the things that feel good and what lights you up, what makes you feel so excited that you just can't even wait to like finish dinner so you can go learn more about this or go do this. Or man, I like don't want to go to this party tonight because I want to go home and like work on my business or learn about this piece because that's where it lives. And it's in all of us. It's right here. And it's wisdom of the body, of the soul coming together, converging to send you exactly where you need to be in terms of your soul's passion.
Well, and one thing you even said on the interview is that when you had started out as a nurse at Johns Hopkins, you said, if I would do this even if they didn't pay me. It needs to be like that level. Like, what would you do for free? Or the other thing I'll sometimes coach clients on when they're trying to figure out what to do is like, what is it that when you're doing it, time doesn't exist? Like that is a big hint too. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. I agree with that. Or the thing that makes you forget to eat dinner or lunch because you're just so in the throes of it. You're like, wait a second, it's 6:00 and I didn't eat lunch today. That's it. That's exactly right. And I just think that you'll always have work. You'll always have a job. You'll always be able to generate good income for yourself. Especially if you're an entrepreneur, when you go in the direction of that, because this is your soul work. Yes, you have to work hard, but you almost don't even have to work that hard when it's the right thing because you are made for this. And, I don't want to say that like, oh, you don't ever have to work hard. You definitely do. But when it comes from that place of this is what I was put on this earth to do. And it feels like I'm in the flow. It feels effortless to me. And people are learning and basking in that same thing. It's an energetic exchange when we tap into that. And it's almost something that I can't even really put into words, but it's just a feeling. And I know that you know what that feeling is. And so many people, we kind of going back to what we talked about in the interview, we've kind of been told not to like trust ourselves or to outsource a lot of the things that we know within. So when we come back to ourselves and we come back into that place, that solar plexus, the place that lives right here in the center of our beings, and we know, no, this is where I'm meant to be. So follow that flutteriness, what gets you so excited that yes, you forget to eat, the thing that you would do with or without pay, or that thing that time passes by and you can't believe how much time you spent doing it. That's where the magic happens.
Yes. I love it. Well, Emily, thank you for coming back on. Before we sign off, where can people find you, work with you, connect with you?
You can visit me on Instagram, emily.ann.woodward. I share lots of really great information about health, wellness, hormones, healing, all kinds of fun stuff there. You can also visit my website, www.emilyannwoodward.com. And I am seeing one-on-one private coaching clients for 3 months or 6 months, or you can take my online course, which is the Hormone Healing Secrets 6-week course to help restore your menstrual cycle, ovulation, get your energy, libido back, and optimize your fertility. And yeah, that's where you can find me. I love teaching on Instagram. I love teaching on my blog. So lots of great information, a lot of great resources there for you.
She has a lot of good resources. So yes, check it out. Even if you just want to be healthier and you don't maybe have like hormone problems per se, like she's a really good follow, and you have great reels too. So
thank you.
Emily, thank you for coming back. This was a pleasure. So blessed to call you a friend. And I know like truly like you could change the trajectory of the world by helping a woman have a baby that like needed to be born. So keep doing what you're doing. Love you. And thanks for being here.
I love you so much. Thank you for having me. This was so fun. And thank you for changing the world too, Alicia.
Back at you, sis. Thanks for listening to the show. If you enjoyed today's episode, please help me get the word out about the corporate dropout by screenshotting and sharing this on social. I would appreciate it so much if you would subscribe and leave a 5-star rating and review as well. And I do this show for you, and I want to hear from you. So tell me, what is it that you want more of? Text me at 949-541-0951 or slide into the DMs at Corporate Dropout Official or Alacia Citro with 2 underscores. Until next time.